Welcome back to Hey, you doing the most.
Tell them hoes.
Why you gotta make your voice so deep?
Because right now I'm about to be Brian on this episode.
No, you're not gonna be. I'm Cinnamon.
Do I sound like a man? I'm Brittany.
You do sound like a man in these headphones for sure.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Take them off.
No, I don't like you sounding like a man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't sound like a man anymore. I am Brittany. Alize. LaQuisha.
Don't even fucking try it, bitch.
Burks.
Hang it the fuck up. How was your week?
My week was good.
Okay, what happened?
I honestly prepared my apartment to be gone for a week. I'm going back to Arkansas. So I was cleaning up, washing clothes, making sure my dishes washed, trash is out. Yeah. With the yeah.
So I do that every time I come out. I do that every time I travel, but I also, which is twice.
5 times a month.
I was going to say 2 to 5 times a month. But anyways, but I also do it every time I fucking come to Houston. So every time I come to Houston, I prepare my apartment as if I'm going to be gone for a long time, even though sometimes it just be a couple of hours.
A couple of hours.
So like even now when I go home, it's going to be like perfect bed, this, that, no trash, the candles, like everything's like perfect.
You didn't blow your candles out?
Of course I blew them out.
I'm about to say, girl, you know how I am with them candles.
So your week was just preparing to be away from home for a week.
Yep, that was it.
That's awesome.
How was your week? My
week was fabulous. It was just like some real zen shit, just me focusing on me. Mm-hmm. I'm in this space where I'm about to make a couple of big purchases.
Mm-hmm.
Selling a couple of big things to make these big purchases. So it's like my anxiety is kind of through the roof, but I feel great about everything. I don't have any complaints.
My anxiety was high this week. I don't know why. Something's about to happen.
Yeah, I think it's something in the air. I don't know if Mercury is in Gatorade, but
Gatorade?
Yeah, Mercury is in Gatorade.
Retrograde, man.
Same thing. Anyways.
Triple mine.
Anyways, let's play this game. I want to do Would You Rather. Would you rather Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Hulu for me. Okay, sidebar off that one. Zeus or HBO?
Zeus.
Bitch, you can Zeus me over everybody. Zeus is...
Definitely Zeus.
Bitch, Zeus is the number one for me and my soul. Okay, would you rather movie night or game night?
Movie night.
I prefer game night.
Oh, I say movie night only because of that game we was playing last night, where we put the hat on the TV corner.
Yeah,
you can get fucked up off that. So movie night is gonna turn into a game night. Honestly,
probably why I went to sleep at 9.
That's probably why. Because you had a what you call it? Henrietta.
Yeah, I had a Henrietta. Okay, quarantine with your ex or with your current spouse, or one of the current niggas you dating. So pick one, and you have to quarantine with him, or quarantine with one of your exes.
If I want to have fun, I'll quarantine with
your ex.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm quarantined with Mr. Toxic.
She gonna end up pregnant, y'all. All right.
Anyway. Okay, right now in life, have more money or have more friends?
I keep my same friends that I have right now.
Yeah, it just
have more money.
Yeah, same. I only have 3 friends anyway, so I definitely want
fuck them. Fuck. No new friends. No new friends. No new.
Yeah, I definitely want more money.
I already with my day ones.
I only got 3 friends as it is, so bitch, I want more money.
I have less than 10. Honestly, probably 5.
I legit have 3. Okay, would you rather lose your wallet or lose your phone?
Wallet gotta go.
Yeah, my wallet can go because the only thing that be in my wallet is my ID and my cards.
Yeah,
and I only
cancel everything.
Yeah, immediately.
On my phone. On my phone, I'm canceling all my cards.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my phone at all. Okay,
if I lose my phone, how I'm going? Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I lose my life if I lose my phone.
My password is right there.
Okay, last one. Would you rather a beach date or a date in the snow slopes?
Snow slopes.
Me too.
I do not like to get sunburned.
Oh, I love to get burnt.
I hate getting. I be burnt for like months.
I love being burnt, but I've done so many beach dates that I want to go to the snow. Okay.
Don't like being burnt.
So I have to ask. Okay, now let's get into these topics. I want to know, which debate are you more tired of? So, like, you could bring one to the table, but here's one that I have. Who brings what to the table? And 50-50, or I need a man to pay all my bills. Or the traditional roles. The man's supposed to do this and the girl's supposed to cook, provide, and clean. Which debate are you most tired of? And you can bring another one if you have something else. Those are just the only ones I can come up with.
I'm honestly tired of the traditional roles conversation.
I'm so tired of who bring what to the table. Because, bitch, I tossed this table off the fucking balcony. I am so tired of who brings what to the table. Like, oh my God. Like what the fuck? We both bring shit to the table. So why the fuck are we keep having this conversation of who bring what to the table?
I want to know, where did this metaphor come from, bringing something to a table? I did not hear our moms and pops and uncles and aunties. Who made up the table metaphor, and why do I gotta bring some to it?
Question: do you remember, like, growing up, like your mom going to the club when you was younger or no?
No,
me neither.
But I'm pretty. She was up in them streets. I know she was. Maybe she went a lot when I was younger and I couldn't remember. But as I got older, she was going out. But it wasn't like that. But I know she was in them streets.
See, for me, okay, so right now in life, my mom, they have like girl trip, because she's a Delta. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the Deltas, University of Toledo. Yeah. So they do have girls trips and shit like that. But growing up, I don't remember them going out. Like, I do not remember them going out to the clubs and none of that shit.
Yeah, Mom, she was out there.
Okay, anyways, back to the shit. So yeah, bringing shit to the table. Yeah,
honestly, what? I just don't get that. Cause I'm bringing me. If you like me, then you can like me. If you don't, bye.
You wanna know what I bring to the table?
Me?
No.
What? Oh, what?
This pussy. I bring this cat to the table, bitch. That's about all I bring to the table, and I ain't gonna hold you. And as far as like the traditional roles, like, to me, I feel like that shouldn't even be a conversation.
It should. I'm tired of these people who like, well, you don't submit to nobody.
Why should I?
What do you do for me to submit to you?
Right.
You asking me where I want to go out to eat. You know, it's never get dressed. We're going here tonight. It's never. I ain't never had nobody show me how to show me in such a way I feel. It's never that. It's always, oh, what you want to do this weekend?
I literally have a dude right now, like, as we sit here, texting me, see, this what I'm talking about. What's what you talking about?
Make it make sense.
No, look, he's talking about something because I've been trying to link up with you. You've yet to ask me on a date at all. So what the fuck do you mean you trying to hang up? You not trying to do shit with me.
I'm telling you, it's because...
Like, if you was trying to hang out with me, you say, hey, Cinnamon, what's your availability this week? Okay, I'll give you my availability. Okay, well, I set up X, Y, and Z. Okay, I'm there.
It's because these men aren't men anymore.
Hello.
They want the women to be men so bad, it's starting to be sickening.
Okay, I want to talk about dating while juggling having this podcast. So... we have a platform where we talk about dating and sex and all different types of things that most people don't talk about on their day-to-day. So most people, their job is, like, let's just say, for instance, you're a nurse. Your job is to be a nurse and to go home and blah, 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 whatever. And then let's just say you're a lawyer. Your job is to go home and to fight these cases and blah, 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 whatever. You have a regular job, I have a regular job, but we also are podcasters. So I wanted to talk about dating while you're a podcaster, you know, because we talk about like our experiences and different things. So I want to know, do you hold back? Like, do you hold back, or do you talk
on a podcast?
No, do you hold back? Like, let's just say, for instance, okay, I'm gonna give you an example.
Okay.
You on a date and you meet a guy and you like him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you tell him you have a podcast?
No.
Okay. Ooh. I don't either. I'm gonna be honest. I do not either.
Well, the guy that I talked to now, he knows I have a podcast, but he says he wants to listen, but I've never told him what it's called and where he can listen to it, because he has a Spotify account. I'm like, what if one day he just be on the podcast and we just be like, we just right there, you know? Like, oh shit.
Okay, so that takes me to my next question. Do you hold back from what you share on here?
To be honest,
you can be 100%.
To be honest, I don't think I do. I think I contradict myself sometimes, but I don't think I hold back.
Okay, I'll double back. I'll double down on you and say same. So I feel like a lot of times I may contradict myself on some things that I say, like, oh, maybe on episode 4 I said something, and on episode whatever I say something else. But yeah, I definitely
I'm still consistent on fuck these niggas though.
Oh, I'ma always be consistent on that.
But at the same time, fuck these niggas.
I'ma always be consistent on that shit. But for me, it's just like when I date, like I never want anybody to listen to our show, just because I think like a lot of times that people get confused. Like a lot of times, like I'll tell a story, like for instance, so like I think maybe 2 episodes ago, I talk about some shit when I was in college. I'm about to be out of college 10 years next year. And the episode I talk about was 13 years ago, because when I first got to college was 13 years ago. Like I've only graduated 10 years ago. So like some of the shit that I talk about is not like yesterday.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I think that some people feel like the stories we tell or some of our thoughts that we share is like day before yesterday or some shit that just happened. Like for instance, with the guy I went out to Cancun with, everybody's old favorite, like we don't talk at all anymore. We don't say shit to each other. Mind you, I think it's because he actively listens to the show. He's probably listening to this episode, but I think it's because he listens so hard to the show that he tried to put 2 and 2 together and try to get 4 and end up getting 18.
Yeah, so no. Well shit. I know my ex, we had met up one time and he asked me, do I talk about him on the podcast? Okay. And that makes me believe that he listened to an episode that I may have mentioned something. But I don't go out my way to talk about you.
Yeah, see, for me, I don't go out my way to talk about anybody. Like, if it's a fucking topic or if it's something that I feel like is not a credible resource, but if it's something that I feel like can be viable information, then yeah, I'll say it. But I'm not reaching to fucking talk about you to say shit. So I just feel like with everyone's old favorite, he just thought that
you read too into that, sir.
Girl, way into it. But we don't talk at all.
Wow. Like, you don't get flowers no more. What? He was the flower guy.
Well, I get flowers because I buy myself. I buy myself flowers. My baby buy me flowers. Like, my son knows how much I thoroughly enjoy flowers, so he buy me flowers all the time, which I think is so sweet. But yeah, I don't get flowers delivered to my house. Well, I haven't since April.
Well,
since Mother's Day.
Wow.
Yeah, so we don't talk at all.
I was not expecting that.
And so I had messaged him recently and was like, well, I hope all is well. Just making sure you're breathing, like hope all is well your way. And he was like, oh, how's the show?
He immediately went to the show.
He immediately went to the show. Like, what the fuck the show got to do with me? I asked that. I hope all is well with you.
Well, he still listens.
Yeah, I know he listens. He ain't commenting because he was mad commenting. He probably even comment on this video, but
Aww.
I'm fucking screaming. But yeah,
that sucks. I like old him. See, I was finna say his name. I held back because I was finna say it.
So I wanted to ask you, do you think that your dating life now, since we have this show, we have this platform, do you think that it's harder dating being the type of content you create? versus being a content creator. So, for instance, some people they're just content creators. Like they might make a cooking video, or they might make a how to or do it yourself. But for instance, we talk about like our sex lives. We talk about like all different types of like kind of like raunchy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that has any type of effect to your dating life?
It better not. I don't feel like it should, because what do we create content? Are we content?
What do you mean?
creators?
Do we create content? We post the show every Tuesday.
I feel like our life is a content.
Right. So I'm saying, being that we create content weekly,
do it affect my dating life?
Yes.
No, because everyone that I do, well, I'm only dating one person, but I only talk to two people.
Carried it
honestly.
two, dropped the one.
I honestly only talk to two people, and neither one of them listen to the pod. So I don't think it will or is affecting my dating life.
What about in the future? Because I mean, I guess for me, it's like so for instance, like as far as podcasts go, I know you do not listen to podcasts, and I'm a podcast whore. So for instance, we'll fall into like relationship sex category.
Mm-hmm.
We just will. So being that we fall into that category, people will be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So we'll fall into like horrible decisions, poor minds, cocktails. We fall into their fucking category just based on the type of content that we talk about and what we say. We fall, or like the caller daddy shit. Like we fall into their kind of podcast shit.
Okay. Now that I gotta, okay. If I date someone who listens to the pod, it could possibly affect it, because they probably thinking like, oh, in this one episode, I'm not treating you like how you not want to be, like how you want to be treated or something. You ain't calling me out. You're not here calling me Zaddy. So what I gotta do to be called that? Or, oh, I'm too less of a man, because something like that. So it could affect my dating life. It could affect it.
Yeah. See, for me, I feel like as of now, it 100% affects my dating life, because I think that, not that I think, but a lot of people, well, the people that I date know that I have a podcast. And regardless if I be like, oh, I don't want you to listen, they're going. It's so and this is it's so crazy. I don't want people to listen, but they still do. The only person that don't listen is Mr. fucking Toxic. Like, he'll probably never listen, like ever. Like, he's one of those persons that I feel like will never listen to.
He needs to listen to it.
No.
Shit. No. He don't want to listen to it.
No, like, I feel like he's one of those persons that'll never listen. Like, I feel like Mr. Detroit, he listens. He's an active listener. Yeah, he's an active listener. Everyone's favorite, he's an active listener. Like, I feel like the people who I don't want to listen, it listens.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want anyone to listen to me. Like, I always say, like, I try to not say shit, but a lot of times it's just like, oh, well, you go to Houston every other week, and it's just like, well, yeah, they're recording. It's like, are you a rapper or are you a singer? It's like,
you should have said you're a model. Yeah, I do swimsuit models.
I'm like, you're giving me too much grace. I'm not a rapper or a singer, but goddamn,
I can be a rapper.
Yeah. Okay, my last question as far as dating go: do you cut off people for their looks or their appearance, like as far as like clothing or like what they wear?
Do I cut them off?
Yeah.
I would never start nothing to cut if I didn't like if I didn't like how they was dressed, or if they just look raunchy, just ugh. Like they look like you didn't brush your teeth. I wouldn't even start nothing to get cut off on.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have on if you got on all this designer,
you don't like that.
No, I don't like flashy designer. I don't like why you got all these chains on? You're not a rapper. Have on you one little night. You can even double chain it.
I like the chains.
That's the problem. I don't like all that. That's all that.
You want to know
double chain it.
You want
all them rings? Why you got all them rings on?
Oh, I hate the rings.
Why?
I like the chains, but I hate the rings. For me, what I like as far as like appearance go is, I mean, what I don't like is I hate the nigga. So, for instance, I had a guy send me a picture of himself, and he had like some like blue like the Crip print shorts,
like
bandana shorts, and it's like it had. First of all, I'm stressed. My dad's blood, so it's no way this ever work. You have on Crip shorts, so it's just like I hate niggas that try to keep. You're 37.
Is he a Crip though?
He's 37. He better not be anything. At the grand age of 37, you better be focused on your career. Like, being in a gang should be the least interesting thing in your life. And I also pay attention to niggas' shoes. Like, how they tie them, how the pants and shoes meet, the ratio. I hate bell bottoms. Like, it's shit like that for me that I really pay attention to as far as appearance go. So,
it's honestly a ton of the shoe.
Yes.
Do you like bunny nights? I mean, the bunny ears, or you want
like loop, swoop, and pull it together? It depends.
You stress me out as an individual. You stress me out.
It depends on what it is, but I don't like that. I mean, I don't know. Tuck them shits, I guess.
What is your ideal time of a shoe?
Okay, so it depends on the type of the shoe.
Okay, let's see if it's some it's a Nikes.
Okay, so are they Air Forces or are they Air Maxes?
Air Maxes.
Okay, if they're Air Maxes, he could do like a nice pull, like a bunny ear loop, but he don't need to lace it all the way to the top. Like, he needs to skip that one, and then he needs to lace it at the next one.
What if my nigga want his ankle secured?
He's too skinny for me. All right, moving right along. I want to know, what's your cutoff age? So what's the oldest person you'll talk to, and what's the youngest person you'll talk to?
I'm 31.
Yes.
I think the oldest person I'll talk to is 36.
Okay.
The youngest person. That's young?
No, keep going.
The youngest person I'll talk to, I'm 31, 30.
Wow. Okay, so for me, the oldest person I would talk to, wait, what's your age? 36?
Oldest, 36.
Okay, the oldest person I talked to was probably 45 or 46. The youngest would probably be 22, 23. So it's given I can talk to the son or the dad.
That's what it's given. It honestly can give grandpa vibes too, because people be having kids young nowadays. It's honestly giving grandpa vibes.
Yeah, I can't believe you said 36. I hate 36-year-olds right now.
Maybe in future episodes it may change. This my first time talking to someone that's like older than me.
So everyone's favorite right now, he's 39. He'll be 40 next April. He's that much older than me. So
I haven't dated someone that was older than me. Maybe that's why I don't have any like life experiences.
Yeah,
I always date my age or like a little bit younger.
You need to date older. So I think you should date older. Like 10 years older.
So 41, 40, 41.
Yes. And we was out at a club one night and I met this guy and we was vibing and shit, and he was a whole fucking vibe. And then later found out that nigga was like 23. But he was fine as fuck.
Okay. All right.
But I definitely fuck.
Well, if someone's 41 to 43, get at me.
See, my age is 20.
I'm never going back young.
I will go young. Just
not over here.
See, I will go young. I will go 23 to 48.
I'm going 30 to 43 then.
I go 23 to 48.
And you gotta be like 30 within 3 months of me being 31.
Okay.
Jack, you just could not just turn 30. Like you can't be a fresh 29 going to 30, because now you still 29 in my eyes. You gotta be 30 for at least 7 months. 6.
Oh, so the youngest you'll ever go is 30.
Within 6 months, yes.
Wow.
Never going young again.
Damn, that's crazy.
Not gonna happen. 43.
I feel like
I'm gonna try to find somebody that's 43.
I feel like you haven't been able to find, well, your younger experience is different than my younger experience, but you also was in a younger experience way much longer than I have been. So I have no idea about your younger experience, but yeah, I feel like I will go young. I will go very, very young.
23.
Yeah, I would go 23. I would go 23.
You was about to say 22.
No, I would go 23.
She would go 22. So all you 22 to 48 in her age range, 6 and above. I feel like the younger generation is taller though. Cause I feel like these motherfuckers coming out 5 feet at birth. And then they get up to 6 feet by 10. They damn near 7 by 20. I feel like they coming out the womb 5 feet. They so tall.
You making me
What?
nothing. You making me have making me have a flashback. That's all that is. I have another question to be a random question in your business. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a minute to think about it.
Thank you.
Is there a song that you scared to tell people that you want to have sex to? And I go first.
Okay.
I go first. Cause it's so random.
Random as hell.
Anyways, you read this?
Cause I would have had a song by now, but no.
Okay, good. So take your time. Mine is Outstanding by the Gap Band.
The Gap Band. I never heard that song before.
I'ma play it for you.
The Gap Band.
I'ma play. You heard this song before. You just gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I'ma play like a snippet for you because if I play the whole thing, then we're gonna get flagged. So I'm just gonna play one snippet for you. But don't think about the song I'm thinking about. Think about your song, and I'm gonna play my song for you. This is my song.
I want to have sex with her, but I don't want to.
Exactly. So I'm not gonna play the whole thing, or we're gonna get flagged if I play the whole thing. So that like literally is like
it could be any song, but
no, it could be any song. Like it could be the ABCs, but it's just a song that you're scared to tell anyone else that you want to have sex to. But like no bullshit, I dream about having sex to that song. Like that's the song I listen to at least twice a day. Like it's not a single. Why are you making that face? I feel like you're being judgy.
I feel like you only want to have sex on that song to some shrooms.
And with one person.
Cause that's a dope ass song.
Hello?
That's a classic.
Bitch. And I watched this one podcast. I'm not gonna say their name.
Thank you. Cause if it's Joe Budden, I'm gonna come across this damn thing. If it's Joe Budden, I'm about to wink.
They play this song on their podcast almost every episode, and I just love it. And it's just like, hey, but I just feel like it's a vibe.
That's a good song. I honestly,
And then after that, I have another question before we end the show.
I don't know a song that I would be scared to do it to.
It's not one, because that's a whole cookout song, bro. Like, you're not supposed to be fucking to that song. Outstanding. And right there,
I understand why would you want to do it to that song?
Because that's when you throw it back. Makes me want to shout, girl, you knock me out. Excited. And then you throw it back. Ow.
Yeah, you stress me out. I honestly don't have a song. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Maybe maybe I could think about leaving the comments.
Okay, well then, great. That's your homework, to leave in the comments what your song will be.
Okay,
great.
That's a good one.
Now, I know we talked about how much honesty that you give on the last episode, but I want to know, how much honesty do you want/give with the person that you're dating? So this could be any nigga that you're dating. So for instance, if you're dating a guy, let's just say for instance you're dating 3 people. Do you want all 3 of them to say, oh, I'm going on a date with this other girl, or oh, I'm doing this with this other girl? Do you tell them, oh, I'm dating this guy, or oh, I'm about to go hang out with this other guy?
No, I don't tell them.
You just said that you had told this guy you was going to do a dating app.
It's a dating app. I never even got the dating app.
Okay.
But I wouldn't tell him that I'm dating other men. I guess I could, to be more transparent, but no, I don't tell them that I'm dating another man. I don't think I would want them to tell me that they're dating other women either.
So, okay, if
I wouldn't ask. If they voluntarily tell me, then okay.
See, that's me. Don't ask, don't tell. So my question is this: if you're on a date with another guy and the person that you're dating, that's number 1, or let's just say number 2, and you're on a date with number 1, do you answer, or do you text like, hey, I'm on a date, or like, what do you do? Just not answer and then call him back the next day?
My phone do not disturb. I'm not doing that. You have to make these people feel like they're special.
Okay, explain.
Because if you're not all in your phone, they're gonna be like, oh well, she only focusing on me right now in this moment.
Okay.
But when I leave, hey, what you doing? I'm sorry, I wasn't around my phone or whatever. I wasn't around my phone. Sorry.
So you're not honest with the people that you're dating?
To a certain extent. Why you gotta know who I'm dating?
I'm not saying
no, not you. Like, why do they have to know who I'm dating?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you ain't trying to put a ring on or trying to make me your girl, you ain't gotta worry about what I'm doing. If you ask me, I could say, yeah, I talked to like another person or 2 other people. But if you're not asking me, I'm not telling it. And if you do the same thing to me, okay, I didn't ask you that.
Well, maybe I should try that, because I'm too honest. Like, I'm like for it. Like, if a nigga, like, let's just say for instance you and I are on a date right now, right? And the nigga calls me, I'm just gonna, where it'd be like, you don't have to answer, but you can send a message. I'm gonna send a message like, hey, I'm on a date.
It's because you just cutthroat.
No. I'm not cutthroat, but I would let them know, like, hey, I'm on a date. And I literally let the guys that I date know, like, I mean, like, if we're moving, I mean, like,
cause come on, I'm ready, I'm listening. Cause why do they need to know?
I mean, not that they need to know, but I don't leave room for it to be nothing gray. Like, I want you to know, like, because the thing is I guess for me, not that guys in my past like throw in my face like when they doing stuff, but I want him to know that I have other options.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, if I'm out with somebody, I'm not gonna lie and be like, oh, I was just at home, just, cuddling with my pillow. Like, no, I didn't answer because I was with Raekwon. Or I'm gonna say, yeah, I was on a date. What's up?
Oh, well, I mean, if you look at it that way, you could, but I
don't.
Only time I would ask somebody if they talking to somebody else, if I'm like catching feelings for them.
See, for me, I ask it at hello, like, or not at hello, but in the first couple of conversations, like, I need to know, like, because for me, if you talking to somebody else, that means I'm moving reckless regardless. So the second you let me know that you're talking to somebody else, I'm already good on you.
But is it talking or dating? Are those 2 different things, or do they go hand in hand?
For me, talking and dating is hand in hand.
Okay, because you can ask somebody, do you talk to somebody? No, I don't talk to nobody, but I am dating this chick, or I'm dating
That's the same thing. If they're on dates, they're talking.
Some people might not classify this like that. Some people might classify talking like they about to make it, and they about to make it into a relationship.
See, for me, talking is before dating. What do you think?
I don't know. But I don't. is talking is
To me, talking is before a relationship. So, for instance, if I give you my number, let's just say we outside and we out somewhere at an event, and I think you cute. Here come my number. Blah 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 blah. I gave you my number, and we texting and conversing on the phone for 2 weeks. We're talking. We have not went on a date, so we're only talking. So that's why I say, to me, talking is before dating. So we're talking. So it's just like, okay, well, if somebody say, oh, you know Brittany, well, yeah, we talk.
Man, I want to go
we ain't went on no date. We're not dating.
I want to go back to the old days. I want you to court me.
Well, yeah, courting is dating. But before courting, you talk. Yeah, to me, before you court, you talk. So, yeah, for me, it's just like, if I give you my number and that's all it is, then it's just like, and we have not went on a date, you want to be fucking pen pals and shit via text, then yeah, we're talking.
Okay.
You know how many people I talk to? I talk to a bunch of motherfuckers, nigga. You're just one of the persons I talk to.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
Picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with talking to several different people.
I'm still stuck on Outstanding, bro.
And it's so crazy. The person I want to do it to off that song, girl, you knock me out. Excited.
Well, I'll say Electric Slide.
Wait, what's Electric Slide?
No, not the Electric Slide.
Cha-cha slide?
Yeah, the cha-cha slide.
Like, everybody clap your hands. I like that one. Clap your hands.
Clap.
Ooh, that may be on my list now.
So I got the cha-cha slide.
I think I like that one.
Boom.
Okay, so you got the cha-cha slide.
One hop now, y'all.
2 hops this time.
There you go.
Right foot, left stump.
I don't know how I'm going to do that one, but we're going to make up a way.
Baby, you don't have to follow none of the directions.
I want to follow them.
I know that's right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We don't have any advice this week, so we need you guys to DM us at ayoudoingthemost@gmail.com, or you can send us a DM on Instagram or TikTok, because we on the tick.
Or you can text us if you got our number.
Or you can text us if you have our number, which is probably only 2 people that do. Maybe 4, 2 for each.
We're going to see who really listening.
Facts. But this has been another episode of You Doing the Most. Please follow us on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, everywhere. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe, because y'all, we trying to give y'all more content, but if y'all don't subscribe, then we're not gonna give y'all no more content, because y'all is trash.
We're gonna start dropping 1 episode per month.
No, we not. 2 a month. No, I'm playing. No, we're gonna keep giving y'all episodes, but we want to give y'all more. So y'all need to goddamn fucking subscribe and do what the damn shit y'all need to do. Y'all need to put this group, when y'all get mad at work, be like, this is what I'm doing at work, and then put it in the group chat at work.
She really got mad. I don't think I understand how mad she just got. Like,
y'all may lose your jobs, but
fuck it.
Put it in y'all chats, and we're going to...
You won't break my soul. No, quit that job.
I'm feeling like, yeah, what she say? Go on, quit your job. That bitch gonna have a lot of people out here
homeless
as fuck, because bitch, gas is $5 in Texas. I can only imagine what the fuck it is everywhere else. Anyways, thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's been another good episode.
It's been real.
Hey, you doing the most.
Tell those whores.
Bye.
Hey, you doing the most.
Tell them hoes.
Hey, you doing the most.
Tell them hoes.